Hello everybody, Hunter Bakes here, back at the review. Everybody here at the review, everybody. Everyone, today's gonna be the beginning of a couple of for different reviews, maybe catch up on for a little while, everybody. Everyone, way in detail about the everyone, but in short, everybody, for reviews this month, everybody's gonna be we'll make sure different things, everybody. But one part will be for review catch up, everybody, for some stuff I maybe to review for a little while, everybody. Another one will be a movie marathon there. It's going to be a so separate thing there. So I'll be reviewing films from a certain somebody there, which I'll get into more detail about at the end of this video, everyone. But for those who already seen the update video, already know what it is there, but I'll get to the end. But anyways, everyone, for today's review, everyone, it's going to be another series review by... It's been one that's been on the back burner for a little while there. For those who seen my videos before, I did always a short, but everybody may already get a good idea what series I'm referring to there. Today, everybody, I'll be doing my review for the Disney animated series Amphibia. Everyone, Amphibia animated series from Disney there. A more recent one there that recently has a conclusion a couple months back there. And I've been following Amphibia since somewhat its beginning there. It was around late 2019 when I began watching this series there, so... And I had a chance to see the finale a little while back there. I've been meaning to do a review for it there, everybody, as a whole. But I did have to delay it there due to some stuff coming up there that I was unable to do at the end of September there. And Holy Horror Month was around the corner there, so I decided to postpone my series review for Amphibia and for November, everybody. So, but now that time's come, everybody. So let's go right to everybody. The review for Amphibia 1. As usual, we'll be over plot summary, pros and cons, and overall final thoughts on relation, everybody. So, before I do, let's go right to everybody. First off, plot summary. For the plot of the video, everybody focuses on Anne Boonchoy as she gets teleported to another world along with her friends, Sasha and Marcy there after the three of them sold a music box there during Anne's 13th birthday there. And the reason why it was a teleporting the three of them there, but also separate them there. And it ends up going over to Swamp Forest there. And she eventually figures out that the world is filled with talking frogs, other amphibian creatures there, other crazy animals and whatnot there, other crazy things, whatnot there, by. She eventually encounters the planters there. She takes anybody up there after she got first introduced Sprig there, and she ends up taking up by the planters there. So Anne ends up adjusting life there to see with the planters there, because of Sprig, his younger sister Polly, and his grandfather Hoppediah Planter, or Hop Hop for short there. And she goes on different parts of Adventures of Amphibia there, but also tries to find a way back home there, while also looking for her friends Sasha and Marcy there. As pretty much the essential plot for Amphibia for at least the majority of the season Anne does find a way back to Earth there at the end of season 2 or 1, but that's getting into some spoiler territory and I'm not going to get to that quite yet there, so... But that's pretty much the essential plot for Amphibia, so... Without further ado, let's go get right to the pros and cons, everybody. So after seeing Amphibia's entire everybody, we're over our thoughts right there. Everyone, after seeing Amphibia, after I have a chance to, reminisce it, Amphibia, I gotta say, I had a really fun time watching Amphibia there. It's a very enjoyable series, everyone. Now, the series does have some issues there where I wouldn't necessarily put it on some other Disney animated shows that have come out in recent years, like Gravity Falls, DuckTales, and Owl House there, but Amphibia is still a very enjoyable series there, and I had a fun time watching it as a whole there, everyone. And there are definitely a lot of great things the show did there. First, everybody, in terms of the story, in terms of animation, everybody, thought the animation is done very well there. Yeah, it was nice and colorful there, like the character designs there, character animations done there, and I thought the show did a very good job of the backgrounds there, and the action scenes that happened there for the show, definitely the highlights there in terms of animation, everybody. So animation-wise, everybody, Amphibia did a great job there. And as for the overall story, characters everybody, I thought Amphibia did a great job with its overall story and characters everybody. In terms of characters, one I thought they did a great job. Everybody, and it was an enjoyable main character there. And I thought she had good chemistry with just everybody there, and from Sprig to Polly and Hop Hop there. And I like the players there too there, but and her human friend Sasha and Marcy there. I like them too there, and they got quite a bit of development there, just like Anne as well there. The show did a pretty good job balancing things out with focus on main characters and some of the side characters. Everybody, I did also enjoy a good amount of side characters like Grime and Wally there, for example. So character wise, everybody thought Amphibia did a great job, with the cast of characters. Everybody, and the overall story it's definitely done very well. Everyone, it does take a little bit to get rolled there. I'll get more into detail about that when I get to the cards or one. But this overall story once it did get going, is done very well. Everybody, it did have me hooked on where things were going there. And I thought the show overall had a very satisfying conclusion. One that and the show definitely gives a roller coaster, different emotions. Everybody, different parts there. And as we had to find out that eventually had to find out that Marcy's technically the one responsible there, as she ended up, learning about the music box there and whatnot, about taking people of the world there. But the reason she did there, she recently found on Anne's birthday there, she found out that her father was going to get a new job there, and would require her and her family to move away there. And Marcy didn't want to lose her friendship with Sasha and Anne there, so she tricked them into getting the music box there. And then would teleport him Amphibia there, so that's and yeah, I thought that twist was done very well by definitely had emotional tension between the three there. Well, there was already tension going before everybody, as there was some stuff going on between Anne and Sasha there. As Sasha, she just kind of she's kind of like the leader of the group there. She was very controlling, stuff like that there. And during her time with the players there, became more dependent there, so that, and they caused issues with and Sasha there, which kind of tied in with the stuff with the toads and the frogs there, because the toads were kind of like, in charge of different parts of the valley there, whatnot, including areas of Wartwood, stuff like that there, That all culminated at the Season 1 finale there. That kept going on in Season 2 there, so that, we do also find out that King Andreas there, who's the ruler of Amphibia there, who it first seems like a pretty nice guy there, but eventually finds out that, he was waiting for the whole music box there because his ancestors were like world conquerors there, something like that there, and the music box disappeared there, and he's waiting for it to return there, and it ends up getting crazier by the season 2 finale. Everybody, it definitely, everybody, Amphibia, it definitely had you hooked on the finales. Everybody, whether it be the seasons or the overall series finale. Everybody, speaking of the series finale, everybody, I gotta say, Amphibia, it's definitely up there as one of the strongest finales for a show I've seen in quite a while. Everybody, thought they did a great job, wrapping things up. Everybody, and we did, and as the show progresses, we see a lot of great development there with the characters. Everybody, especially with Anne, Sasha, and Marcy there. Anne learns to become more dependent, more responsible there. Sasha learns not to be so controlling there, and it sees the errors from her ways there, and she has a redemption arc there, stuff like that, which is pretty satisfied there. And Marcy, learns to not run away from her problems there, face them and stuff like that there, I thought the show did a great job with it there and the moral, change everybody, at least, and in terms of friendships, everybody is, the show wasn't afraid to hold back on the topic of, sometimes, they part ways there, so that there, Not necessarily due to fallout there, but due to the, just it's just a thing in life there. With friends, they end up moving, move away there. Talk to each other much there, so that. But in the end, that a part of them will still be with you there. I thought Amphibia did a really great job tying that more related to the overall finale one. And we're not gonna lie, everybody. Yeah, this is just related to finale everybody, but there were definitely some different parts of Amphibia everybody where it definitely got me a little bit teared up there, certain parts there, especially during the finale everybody. I mean, it definitely, definitely, I said, well, definitely up there is one of the strongest valleys to show I've seen quite a while, everybody. So, and a lot of the good things that if it did do, they did a great job of there, everybody. So, definitely made it worth watching the series from beginning to end there. So, yeah. But that's pretty much it for the pros by now. On to some of the cons, everybody. There, I don't have a whole lot of criticisms for Amphibia, everybody, but there are some here that I am going to bring up, everybody. The first one, everybody, and probably the closest thing to big criticism I'm going to have for Amphibia, everybody, is that, like I said, well, the overall story and what they do with the characters was great, everybody. It did take a little while to get the ball rolling there, and for the first good portion of season with everybody, this focuses on, and the planters just kind of mess around and wood and stuff like that there, Well, like I said, there aren't necessarily, before I move forward, well, I want to say there aren't necessarily bad episodes for season one there, or the series as a whole there, but in terms of watching the series as a whole, everybody, in order to get invested in the overall story, you don't necessarily have to watch every single episode of season one there, I understand that, about the more for world building there, so that, we get to introduce different side characters, so that there, But in terms of, they engage the overall story there, it's not necessarily required to watch every single episode of season one there or to get the overall, invest in the overall story being told there. I think Traverlis Productions did a pretty good job, discussing it there, but he did watch along with it there with some of his friends there and whatnot. Although they didn't watch every single episode of season one there, at least his friends did there, and they still got invested in the overall story there. So, and that just kind of show you there that well, if you want to watch season one episodes there, and individually they're fine there, but in order to get invested in the overall story there, they aren't necessarily required to watch every single episode of one. So yeah. Like I said, it does take a little. While the episodes are good, there it does take a little bit for the main story to get the ball rolling for the main story and whatnot there. So yeah. Next, everybody. While I personally didn't have a issue with everybody, I can probably see some people who haven't watched the film might take some issue with everybody as unlike some other story-driven shows that from Disney there, like Owl House and Great Falls there, but Amphibia is one of those shows that does a little bit format there, some like Cartoon Network shows there, where instead of having 22-minute episodes there, usually take like 2 episodes that are 11 minutes long there to fill up the runtime there, so that, and, well, everybody, as you all know, for 11-minute episodes, everybody, they are a lot more fast-paced compared to 22-minute episodes, everybody, and I can, well, like I said, while I personally didn't have an issue with everybody, I can see people who don't watch too many 11-minute format episodes, though, of cartoons. Might take some issue with the pacing there, being fast-paced, whatnot there, I say, what's nothing really major, what I really did have an issue with there, I can see people who haven't seen Amphibia there, who are used to these, long, story-driven shows there, so that, they might take some issue with it there, so that, and might prefer it being 22 minutes or something like that there, so yeah. The last thing, everybody, I thought, like I said, overall, the story was very well told, everybody, but there were some things, everybody, where it would have been nice to have a little more focus on there, and it would have been a little bit more impactful for certain parts there, but a good example, everybody, would be during the season 3, semi season 3 finale series finale by the 1 hour special there before the last episode, where Andreas and the robots armies stuff like there, and Darcy, there's also a dark tour by that's kind of like composed of different minds there of different people from Utopia there, including Andreas' dad there, so that is up to over Marcy's mind there, so that there's But anyways, everybody, in addition to that, they also have some Herods, everybody. But the planters, they end up noticing that it's the same Herods that attack Wood there, so everybody, in episode season 2, everybody, and kind of, one episode that kind of, dives into some, one of the one of the plots going on from season 1 into season 2, everybody, where Hot Pop learns more about the music box there, so that through a book, so it was dangerous there. So he ends up telling Gan that he was going to hand it off to some people there to look at it there to research, but he actually ended up burying it underneath in the soil of the house there. And whenever the planters and returned to Wood to retrieve the music box, music box gone there, and finds out Hot Pop lied to her there, so that caused tension there. Sprig and Polly and looking for the music box there, they have in danger, and Hop Pop was saving them there. But Hop Pop ends up explaining why he ended up lying to Ann there, why he was worried there. He said he was worried about Polly and Sprig there, and their safety there, because he ends up bringing up the story about what would be attacked by 2 giant Herods there. And during the attack, Polly and Sprig's parents perished during the attack there, so that, and Hop Pop was unable to make it there to save them. And he wanted to make sure nothing bad happened to the members of the Planters there, so that, and that's a very emotional, detailed backstory there, so that, But the show, aside from the follow-up episode where the gang is traveling to the first temple there, they kind of just dropped that plot element there, and they didn't bring it back up until literally at the semi-season series finale where it just so happens that the same Herods that attacked Wartwood are the ones that are being controlled by Andreas and Darcy there and whatnot. I mean, I felt like out of all the big things that kind of happened in the series finale or episode 1, I felt like that kind of felt the most flatter one. I mean, if they didn't have to do a whole lot of it there, but if they had like a couple episodes kind of showing that, the planters still trouble there, so that there, like say how Pop had nightmares or stuff like that there, flashbacks to that day there, so that, and maybe, talk about a little more with Anne or something like that there. They probably could have done an episode about that there, give a little more build up to it there. But I felt like how they kind of just dropped it there. It was probably most, in my opinion, the most shoehorned thing in the finale here, in the episode by. It would have been nice to see a little bit of build up there, so that it would have made the big fight with the planters, fight off the Herods and whatnot there, a bit more emotional there, hit that big emotional impact there, save some of the other stuff that happened in the finale and whatnot there. So yeah. Well, that's pretty much it for pros and cons for Amphibia. By now to my overall final thoughts, recommendation one. So overall, everybody, Amphibia, while it does have some issues, everybody, overall it was a fun series to check out there. Well, I wouldn't put it on the same level as some other shows there from Disney, like Gravity Falls, DuckTales, 2017, and Owl House there. I still have a very fun time watching Amphibia there. Really enjoyed the cast of characters, and thought the overall story, while it did take a little bit to get going there, I thought they did a pretty good job being engaging there, and had a pretty satisfying conclusion there. And definitely a lot more satisfied than another 11-minute series there to try to have a long story there, twist, stuff like that there from Disney. Cough, cough. Sorry for the force of evil. Cough, cough. So, that makes everybody, for my final recommendation for everybody, I'm going to give Amphibia a watch rating there. If y'all haven't seen it yet, recommend you do so. It's a very enjoyable show there. And I think you'll all be pretty happy to see the series there. So, it's fun. It's a fun show to check out there. So, yeah. But everybody, that'll pretty much wrap things up for this review, everyone. Next time, everybody, for the catch-up reviews, everyone, I will be going over a movie I saw recently there. That would hurt to do a review for. That'd be a DC League of Super Pets, everybody. So I just with that. For the next review, everybody, it's going to be the other review for us there, everybody. As next time, everyone, I will be starting Don Bluth, the Movie Marathon, everybody, while we take a look at different anime films from legendary animator Don Bluth with his first major work, The Secret of Dim. So, make sure to see that. But until then, I'm pretty sure things up for everyone. If you like the show, here, make sure like button, new channel, subscribe, and notification icons for these uploads. I'll see you next time until I start making say out. Peace.